first and foremost, if you could just quickly introduce yourself and kind of explain a little bit about your background and kind of what led you to Nexus Tool, and then maybe kind of give us a quick overview of what Nexus Tool is.
Yeah, for sure. So my name's Drew. I've been in the space since last November, so I'm coming up on my year anniversary here, the end of the month. I've done work from mod to community manager to marketer. I've kind of settled on collab management, is where I've really kind of found my niche. So I've been with Nexus Tools since August, and I love the team, so I've taken more of a outreach role as well as like I wear a lot of hats there. We're a super small team at Nexus. It's only me and the founder, plus a couple mods that just volunteer their time. So I wear a lot of hats. I'm kind of the marketer and the community manager and the outreach guy. But I'm here to show you guys Nexus Tools today. And Nexus Tools is a DJ mint. If you guys tune into my live stream here, you can see the tool in action. It's tracking all trending mints and live mints on the Ethereum blockchain. If we go here, we can click on Gobble Goo. And this actually looks like something I might mint. It's a nice little DJ derivative project. It has a Twitter attached. We have all these nice links at the top here. You can see where stuff. You can link right to OpenSea, to Blur, to Gem. I look to see if there's Twitter a lot to see if it's worth minting. Not a lot have been minted so far, but you can see there's 27 pendings here, which is this orange number on the trending. It's a free mint. I'll probably just mint it to show you guys how. So you can just click mint here. And this is minting directly. That's minting directly from contract without ever leaving the tool. So I just minted that. It should show up here as a success at the top here. If my mic cuts out halfway through, I'm using push to talk right now, and it's on one of my mouse buttons, and sometimes I have to unclick it to do a function on this website. So if I ever just stop talking for a second, that's why. Perfect. So you saw success here. We successfully minted Gobble Goo. So we just minted right from the tool from contract. So minting from contract is inherently safer than going to a website. Anyways, I also have Pocket Universe installed. And Pocket Universe works flawlessly with the tool. We're actually in talks with their team to just natively implement it into the tool. Currently, that's not in effect, so they know how good it works without it. But once that's in, it'll be able to work mobile as well, because this tool fully works on the MetaMask browser on your phone. So you can actually log into this on your phone, track all your degen mints there, do all your minting from contract right from your phone. Really handy that way.
And I love the collaboration potential between you guys and Pocket Universe. I had a really awesome call with them about a month ago, and it's still a little like low key. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are on it yet, but my God, has it stopped me from minting a lot of stupid stuff. So
it's an amazing tool, and like they've been with us like pretty much since day one. Actually, our very first AMA I ever did, and I think I've done about 65 of these AMAs now. And our very first one, someone's like, "Does Pocket Universe work with it?" And I'd never heard of it at the time. And like my next stop after that was to go get it and test it. It worked perfectly, and so now I use it all the time.
awesome.
So that's the main basic functions is minting from contract. You may have noticed this auto task here, and I'll cover that right now. That's what really sets us apart. So you can actually go in here and create burner wallets in the tool, or you can import. These are two imported ones I imported from MetaMask. You can see they have a little bit of ETH in them. You can just create new wallets, push a button. All those are just burners created in the right in the tool. You can just as easily delete them. So once these wallets are selected and they're active here, you can actually just go back to these mints. So we'll go to Gobblegoo, click Auto Task. It'll say Task Created. You go to your task up here, and then you just got to hit Start All, and it will mint these for you. This one here at the top, it won't mint it because I already minted on that wallet. It's a wallet I'm using right now. But the other one here just minted is that didn't have to hit confirm or anything. So you can actually have like all your burners set up, see a DJ mint you like, hit start all on those, and all of them will mint it at once. And this fully works on mobile too. We're the only tool right now that has mass minting off like multiple wallets in a bot that works on your mobile phone. So that's what really, and you can set your gas fee here. You can either custom fast. Fast is just the green number at the top here. Normal. So these are always a little bit higher than what the gas is usually. Just so you make sure, like we just set ours a little bit higher for more priority. Because I think gas right now is only 9 and this is at 16. All users for the tool get a node. We've actually partnered with Zmock, and so we get a node right in here. You can actually set that up in the RPC here, and that works with all your auto tasks, or you can import that in your MetaMask and just use the node like regular everywhere else.
Can you explain the node bit of it? This might be just me being ignorant because I don't really do the whole multi-wallet botting thing. Is this kind of a standard feature for bots and things like that? What exactly does the node do?
So nodes just they make sure your transaction just gets processed a little bit quicker. Like think if there's a highway and the Ethereum, like the multi-mask, the MetaMask node is the highway that everyone else is on, and this is like a little side street, so it's empty. So like you're just getting your own little private road that's on the ETH network. So it helps you a little bit on mints that sometimes your transactions processed a few seconds faster than another person. They're quite common now to get access to them with a lot of projects. We weren't originally going to bring our own in with this, but a lot of our users asked for it. We found a partner in Zmock giving their users access to the tool in return for them giving us access to the node.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
So that's the basis of what we have now. We do have a huge update coming tomorrow, and I'll read you some of the stuff that's coming tomorrow. And I think this is going to be really big. So we'll actually have wallet grouping, so you can actually create burners, group them, and name the groups. We're going to have mass distribute, so you can mass send ETH and recollect all funds. Mass listing, mass transfers, so you can actually transfer all your NFTs back to the one main wallet. So you can mint on all your burners, transfer NFTs back. We're going to have mass approved tokens on marketplaces. Some UI changes, some new custom gas settings, and we also have a portfolio management coming. We have a bot that we're actually going to be putting in MVHQ. We were talking with them. There's still some final approvals, but a profit and loss Discord bot that's coming. So you can actually track around 20 wallets at once, all your purchases of one contract. So if you bought, as an example, a Rare Ape Yacht Club, I minted 6 on like 6 wallets. So I minted around 36 of them. I didn't transfer them all back to one wallet to track profits on. I sold them all separately, but I can load all those 6 wallets into this tool, and it'll track the purchases, the mints across all of them, and then spit out my cost basis at the end and how much I sold them for and what my overall profit and return on investment was. So it's just a really easy way to like keep track of your portfolio, which currently it's not super easy to do. It's not hard to do either. It's just inconvenient with a lot of the current tools, and we're just trying to make it very convenient to track across all your burners.
Okay, got it. So I got a few questions already brewing up here in the guest questions chat. Remember, guys, if you have a question, and please, make sure you prioritize it. Make sure you guys go ahead and guest questions, chat here and ask. But EQ Poppy had asked, and this might be related to Pocket Universe's collaboration with you guys or whatever, but do you guys have measures to protect users from wallet drainers, scam alerts, etc.? I can, for example, I know Degen Mint, right, has the little notification where people can custom report, if this is a nefarious kind of contract. Is that something that you guys have kind of built in?
Currently, no, but that's actually on our to-do list after the big update we have coming this week. The obviously the wallet manager update was our top priority to get out, but one of the on our to-do list for a long time has been a live chat for all users to chat and to vote on projects that are legit or not. Other than that, currently we definitely advise all users to use Pocket Universe with it.
Got it. And do you know what kind of measures you guys are hoping to enact, or is that just not something that's been discussed yet?
Well, once we can get Pocket Universe implemented natively, that's the main measure we want to put in. So then that'll tell you if it's a drainer or like a honeypot, which are like the biggest we find issues with are honeypots on here. Lots of those seem to pop up, which I mean, I have a couple videos on how to spot those in the Discord. So we're definitely doing the education side, is like trying to with tutorial videos on like what I look for to see them. And we give all the analytics here, so it makes it actually easier to see than a lot of tools. But it's something we're going to work through with Pocket Universe.
Right. Okay. Got another question on, and this is just like a general overview. How does Nexus compare to Grabber or Astra? And then they also asked a follow up. Will Nexus be competitive for flip state mints?
Yeah, currently we're focusing on live like DJ mints and live mints. Flip state mints are a whole other animal. It is on our to-do list. I want to say like what you guys see here and with with like the big update coming this week, the wallet update, that's probably only around 40% fully developed, the tool. We have around another 60% of features still coming that we aren't announcing because our whole goal is under promise, over deliver. And we really only announce the stuff that's either almost ready to come out or is already out. But our end goal is that this is the only tool you need.
Okay, got it. And then kind of a follow up to the live chat mention you mentioned here from EQ Poppy. Wanted to know, is that going to be accessible to everyone? Would imagine that it might get spammed frequently or used on troll mints. Uh, I do know you guys are still working on it, but just checking to see if you guys have a solution in the works for that kind of issue. So just a live chat is everyone going to be able to use it?
No, it's going to be holders only. So currently, right now, we launched a couple months ago. We launched a 1,000 collection of lifetime passes. They launched for 0.05 mint. We sold out in about 20 minutes. We were very happy with that in a bear market to launch that successfully. It probably helped. We had around 1,500 beta users prior to mint, so that was good. And we plan on keeping that number. We'll never release more passes. The only way we've been adding more users now is through collabs and partnerships. So like every person today that's here, and we're going to give you some more to give out as well, we'll be getting a week trial to the tool. So you all get to log on, we'll teach your wallet collected, and all of you will get a week access to the tool to try it out.
And for those wondering, like, oh, well, how much is that pass sitting at right now? The floor on it right now, and it's a really shallow floor too, mind you, is 0.039. So not even that bad too if you wanted to give it a shot without having to wait for that trial pass. So
No, and currently, yeah, buying a pass, even when it was at mid price of 0.05, was cheaper than a month of Icy tools.
I like cheaper than other things. So great to hear.
Art Gobbler Punks is minting now. Might be one that we mint. Or we're gonna mint this just because it's bad. So we'll click auto task, tasks, start off, live degenning on the demo. Pending on both of these. Should go through here right away. We'll see a nice little message saying included in block.
So while we are live DJ minting, which by the way is fantastic, um, so just to clarify, is the only way to access this tool long term a lifetime pass? There is not going to be a subscription model for you guys rolled out.
We may go subscription later on. If we do, it's still live. The lifetime pass will always have a bit more features. We're always going to look to reward our earliest supporters. So we've discussed subscription models in the future. They're currently quite a ways away. We're focusing more on just bringing out the full tool to the lifetime pass holders now, that's the end goal, is to get the full tool out fully developed and then look at perhaps going subscription based.
Okay, got it. Um, so I guess you mentioned we have a new release coming out here in the next day or two with a lot of improvements and features included on that. Let's kind of maybe go a little further out. Like, is there like an active roadmap that you guys are hoping to have achieved? Like let us know like maybe what's to come from Nexus Tools. Kind of maybe further you guys in the marketplace.
Yeah, like I said, after that, it's only going to be around 40% fully developed. So we have our 60% to do. We do have a full roadmap internally that we are focusing on. We're not sharing it because we know we don't want to get like fake hype from people hear new stuff coming out, and then our floor pumps off this fake hype. We'd rather just have the floor steady, stay where it is, and steady increase as we release new features. That's why the stuff I can tell you now is the mass transfers, mass listing. The portfolio manager tool, which from what I've seen is better than anything currently on the market. You can see across all your wallets each NFT you own. It'll tell you if your position is still open or closed, depending on if you still hold them or not. What your buy-in was, what your mint price was, what your gas costs were, and what you sold them at. So your return on investment. Something like that, I just love seeing for the stats. So like I'm really excited about that feature. We have some other stuff coming that I wish I could tell you about, but it's still too far out for me to give you the full announcement on.
Yeah, no worries. Don't want you to get fired over a silly little AMA. But something that maybe we didn't brush up on that I saw here is, when you select one of these live mints, it does kind of give you like a profile here, notable mentors, mint now, and then break even. Can you maybe explain what break even is over there?
Oh yeah, sorry guys, I got ahead of myself. So the notable minter shows you if they hold a blue chip or just a highly successful project and minted it. So that's something I look at to see like if it's more legit. Like Art Gobblerpunks, we got some three landers, some other deeds, some cyber brokers, some cool cats that minted. If you Gobblegoo, cyber broker minted 101. Some that's less good, but you can see some doodles, Azuki's minted, Sappy Seals. Actually, I don't know if we have MDHQ pass in here. We may have to add those guys.
Well, it was nice talking to you tonight, Drew. Just kidding. No, man.
um, that's
Yeah,
something
you
we
should
can
get onto
absolutely
that.
add though. And the break even feature here is just a nice little quick. So this tracks the mint price with the average gas cost used on all transactions and tells you which marketplace you have to list it at and for what price to break even. So it's just a quick glance without looking into like without going to like derisk.tools where you can just quickly see, hey, I just minted like 3 of these. I have to list them at this price on X2 and they sell for me for the break even.
That's interesting. Okay, I like that. Now, and it does monitor the floor price as well, correct? And obviously that's where this comes in. Okay.
Yeah, this monitors the force. This that does not go into the break even price. The break even is purely just off the mint price and what the average gas is. So if you go to mint now, you can see to mint 6 of these costs 0.10198, with the average gas for that transaction being this.
Okay, that makes sense. So that's great. And all the one thing that we did address was the issue with the wallet drains and honeypots and things like that. Another notable issue is fake collections, right? So just a notable mint that maybe is minting soon, and 10 minutes before it mints, some contract goes live and it has a bunch of fake activity on it. Currently, is there any way to that the team is able to jump in real quick and disable that, or at least flag it or anything like that? I know on Degen Mint, and this is the only reference I have, it'll say like, be careful. There are several different contracts with this name or something like that. What's the maybe the stop all for you guys on that?
That's actually a feature we're looking at with like to flag projects. That will be a feature coming out. I can give you that info. Currently, it was just actually updates will be coming a lot sooner after this wallet update because this wallet update had an infrastructure update for us that actually allows us to bring out updates a lot faster. So there was a lot of things in this update that even aren't seen that will speed up our update schedule because right now we've only been doing updates about every 2 weeks and we're hoping to get those to weekly with weekly updates to the tool coming out and new improvements.
Great. Yeah. No, that's just always one of my big pet peeves is just seeing there be so many different contracts for a new mint that are fake. Awesome. Scott Co also had a follow up to your it's 2 clicks comment here in chat. Said would there be an ability to get a Nexus quick task feed in MVHQ when degen mints start to pop off, for example? If the team wants to allow that, of course. It sounds
It's
like there was
actually
a
a
conversation.
great idea. We actually do have Discord webhooks coming, and you can actually set those yourself based on pending. So you can see, hey, this document has 200 pendings at once. I get a Discord webhook on it to do that. As for like ability to run a task through the Discord bot, that's something I could bring up, and I love the idea of it. So to be honest, we've actually had some great ideas coming from these AMAs that have been things we've fully implemented, like our profit and loss Discord bot, which I actually can't show you guys right now. I can send a screenshot of it actually. Let me just send a screenshot in chat here. But we've actually had a request to put ERC20 tokens in there so people can track their shitcoin purchases and see if they've been profitable on those. And that came right from an AMA, and we're implementing that like right away. So it's that we love getting suggestions in here like yours. So thank you.
Awesome. Well, while we were waiting on the screenshot, if anyone else has any more questions, I want to make sure we have time. Luckily, it's a pretty simple. First of all, I don't want to say it's simple. It's a pretty
No, we love
straightforward
that
tool.
because we went for simple. We wanted something that was just an easy tool to use going right in. So I love hearing that it's simple and easy to use.
I guess meaning you've covered a lot of it pretty quickly. We have some office hours that go for an hour and a half, and I feel like all they do is trying to explain what they do when very clearly you've demoed exactly what it is that this product does. So no, very effective and very cut straightforward, so to speak. Uh, want to make sure that we didn't brush over anything, or maybe there was something else about this tool that you wanted to talk about before we kind of give you the space to summarize and wrap some things up.
Well, I'd love some more questions. I do go through these quite fast. It's one of those things where after you've done over 60 AMAs, they just kind of become formulaic. Just kind of run through them really quick. Yeah. So what really makes a good AMA is getting lots of questions for you guys, lots of input. I posted the screenshot of our Discord bot. This is what we're in talks with MBHQ right now to get a channel for you guys to use this. Just having it looked over by them first to make sure it's all matches up with your guys' security. But yeah, take a look. That's one of our biggest minters in our Discord right now, who posts his wins all the time, and he's been doing very, very well for himself.
So explain to me, I guess, a little bit about what this bot would do. I know you mentioned it's a
Yeah. So he
one
actually, if
block.
you'll look, he has loaded 100 of his wallets into the bot. So all he does is he pastes the Omni's contract in, hits profit all, and it spits out how much he minted, how much the mint cost was for him, what the average mint was, all this info about gas, and then what he sold them at and his average sale, and how much realized profit he has and how much potential profit. Because he fully closed his position on this, it just shows that those match up and what his ROI was.
Got it. So this would be a way for us to kind of share our wins and losses when it comes to
Absolutely. Yeah. And you can
using
set the bot to
Nexus.
private so you don't actually see, other people won't see your messages. Or you can set it to public like Kevin does here because he wants to flex on our whole Discord every time he gets one of these. So
Okay, got it. Yeah, again, I'm not seeing any other questions from anybody. That might be a good opportunity to ask. Where can we come to you with questions? Is the Discord closed? Are you guys active on Twitter? Like, where can we contact y'all?
the Discord's open. I can post a Discord link here for everybody. Just post it in chat. Like where the Discord's different. We don't, because it's a tool based. It's almost more of a tech support Discord than anything else. It's people just kind of asking questions about the tool, posting their wins. We don't do a lot of like extra events and stuff just because it's a tool. But we're like, I usually check it. I check it multiple times a day as well. We have a couple mods, and any questions get answered within a few hours in there. So if you guys have any questions, or you can always DM me as well.
Great. And then hold on, let's get your username real fast. For those who want to contact him that are listening to this recording, it's Drew SULAM 2455. So that would be the best way to contact him on Discord as well. If you want to slip him a quick DM.
And I always just bump those if I don't answer because I'm always flooded in the DMs.
Hopefully not my girl in your DMs though.
Maybe, maybe not.
I like how you just didn't dismiss it. You're like, could be. Yeah. Do you know who I am? I'm Drew. Awesome, Drew. Well, quick. I want to make sure to give you like just the last kind of quick pitch before you head out about Nexus tools in the direction you guys are going in before we close out.
Well, I just want to give you guys the whole tagline. This is a DGen tool. It was made by a team of DGens, four DGens, and currently on the market, there is nothing that compares that works on a mobile device as well. I don't sell the mobile stuff as hard as I should, because I don't ever use it on mobile. I carry a laptop with me everywhere I go because I think I'm addicted to Web3. So for me, I always have my laptop. But I know some of our members like post at work. Like one guy at work minted 20 killers on his phone, and they went to 0.08 floor, and they were free mint. We had another one of our members mint six Hoshi Boshis. They went to a 2 ETH floor, and they were a free mint. So we've had some pretty crazy wins just with the tool. And I would love to see you guys join our community and start posting those wins and flexing on us.
And we would love to flex on you guys for sure. So awesome, Drew. I really appreciate the demo. This looks awesome. I might have to scoop a pass. Again, I've kind of been avoiding the whole bot thing, just because I don't know complications. But this seems like a pretty easy, straightforward one. So
Well, I
really
like that
appreciate
the
you guys.
bot is almost like the mint bot and the wall task. I like is almost just a part of it, whereas the actual analytics of it is what I use almost more these days myself. Like whenever there's a new mint, like I'm involved with, like even a paid one that I have whitelist for, which we currently don't have. You can't mint with this with whitelist just because of the way Merkle trees work and all that Merkle roots and all that stuff. So that doesn't work with ours yet. It's something we're looking at. But I mean, I know I log on to Nexus just to track how mints are doing. Like I was in here when Helix Metaverse because you can see the live pendings and you can see how fast it's minting. Easier than to me, it looks better than Mobi's does.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm glad you were able to see. Um, Never mind. I was going somewhere. I was making a joke. Anyway, yeah, no, that's also another reason to do it as well. I'm really bad at monitoring degen mints. I need to get better at it. So this tool should be able to help me out. Awesome. Well, uh, gonna go ahead and wrap things up, Drew. Again, Nexus Tools team, we really appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us and showing us around a bit. Everyone listening right now, thanks for staying tuned towards the end. You guys are awesome. Real quick, how are we going to verify people in here to get them their free trial for a week?
If you want to make a quick Google form, or I can, and if we can just get everyone to enter it, I can get them in for tomorrow. If we miss the tomorrow deadline, they'll have to wait another week. We do all our week trials start on Tuesday, so if we can get them all tonight, everyone in here, I can get you guys all in the Tuesday trial starting tomorrow. And if not, we'll get you on the one the week after. I know we're gonna give you guys another some more spots to do giveaways for to get other people in here for the people that weren't able to show up and just had to listen to the recording.
Oh yeah, it looks like EQ Poppy is got that locked up, so they'll get back with you as well. So, cool shit. Well, again, thanks Drew so much, everybody. You guys take care. Everyone have a good night, and go check out Nexus Tools. Thanks.
Thank you.